Hello children, my name is Andy Large and this is
Safaa Zerouni.
and we're saying hello to you today from the banks of the beautiful River Coquet in Northumberland. And we are geographers based at Newcastle University, and we are sorry that because of the ongoing virus we can't come and visit you at the school to come and tell you what we do. So we thought the next best thing was to take you here into our playground and tell you a little bit about our science, because this is for STEM week, Science, Technology, Engineering and Management, and some of the things we've been doing here for a number of years have involved all of those. We are what we would call river scientists. We've measured and tried to quantify change on this river over 20 to 30 years now using a range of technology. This has implications for management in terms of engineering and flooding, and a lot of the ways in which we tell the stories involve some mathematics. So this is a real case study for STEM. So I'm a professor of river science, and a lot of my work is currently in Asia, on big rivers, on deltas in Vietnam and India and Bangladesh. But this is one of my favorite places in the world, because this is where I did a lot of my earlier work with friends and colleagues over the years, and we've always had fun doing our science. Safaa is one of our newest doctors. She got her PhD last week, which is great. And so brand new Dr. Zerouni will tell you now about some of the work that she's been doing. And the important thing is that Safaa is a woman, and it's really important for those of you girls in the class to realize that science, technology, engineering and management is not a boys' subject. It's for everybody. So over to you, Safaa.
Yeah. Hello, I would like to introduce myself first. I'm Safaa Zerouni, came from a quite dry land back home in Syria and came to UK like 9 years ago. I did my undergraduate in Damascus University and then got my scholarship to do my postgraduate study here in UK. When I came here, my supervisor introduced me to this lovely river. I did my master for 2 years on the response to high magnitude flood, 2008 flood that everyone knows about it. And then I carried on the same river, but like with more larger scale of this river, and I studied the controls on the morphology of wandering riverbed rivers. So yeah.
But you've used some really good science, haven't you?
Yep.
Like ground penetrating radar to really find out what's underneath the river too.
Yeah, we studied. I started to look for the controls on the river channel change, and after that, I decided to look about the subsurface sedimentary architecture to see is there relationship between this modern system and the ancient one, and we've got like huge data for both like modern and ancient systems, and we produced like nice models, and which is like really like provide a good contributions to the UK. So
Yeah, and this is of real interest to the people who live and work and farm here, because they're really interested in how the river moves, because quite often that means that a farmer might lose a field, but on the other hand, on the other side of the river, he gains some land or she gains some land as the river moves. And they're really interested in the history of the river, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they're always asking questions about how the river moves. They also have a lot of knowledge themselves, which we call indigenous or locally rooted knowledge, and that's really important for managing these systems. So it's not just us geographers coming to these systems to measure and to take information. Quite often we work with the people who live here, because they observe this living, breathing river through the year, its moods, its changes, its floods, its droughts, and can give us lots and lots of information. So STEM is a great subject.
yeah.
If you can do it outdoors, so much the better, but all the very best with your studies, and good luck for the future.